Hey everyone, this is Electra. Let's think about the deportations that are happening in this country right now and are all but certain to step up into a whole new level once Chicago now becomes a base for ICE. We have to look at this beyond, and those of us on the left, I know most of us like to focus on the social issues first and only, and that's the Democrats' strength. That's the left's strength right now. But we need to think of this also from a practical military point of view. Why is the fascist regime deporting primarily men of fighting age? Because they know that if and when this cold civil war goes hot, which I believe, I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but it seems like it's destined to go that way within the next year or two, unless something extremely unprecedented happens. Why are they deporting primarily men, younger men of fighting age? Because they know that they will be fighting against the fascist regime in any sort of conflict that's going to start. And how do I know this? Because I'm thinking from their perspective, the fascist perspective, and using what knowledge of military subjects I have, and thinking, what if I was evil, what would I do? And then I turn it inside out and look at it from the left perspective of they're taking our future soldiers. They're taking our future fighters, sending them out of the country, knowing damn well they're hurting our future fighting strength. And this is really the primary thing that you need in any sort of ground war. You need fighting men or women, whoever chooses to do so. And I'm thinking this is why it's happening on a strategic level. Yes, they're racist and xenophobic AF. We know that, but there's got to be another reason, and I think that is what it is. In preparation for the hot civil war that they want, and that they know that once they're behind the 8 ball, they're going to resort to violence, because every fascist regime does, and they want us to be as weak as possible. They want the northern cities like Chicago to be cleaned out of as many fighting age young men and women as it can be. So if you look at it from this perspective, I think it makes perfect sense. What do you think about this? Do you see this the way I do, or do you think I'm nuts? I'm good at seeing things before they happen. I am a highly sensitive autistic person, and I'm good at thinking of things well in advance that are worst case scenarios.